So we made our piles. Yeah. No, I was going to go through it. We made our piles with the y squared first because it was positive. Now we have to factor out the leading coefficients of each pile. So out of the y's, we're going to take out a 144. And this looks gross now, but trust me, it works out really nicely. And if you take out a 144, that factors into y squared minus 4y. And out of the x's, you need to take out a negative 25. The negative has to go too. So you have to factor out a negative 25, leaving you with, make sure you understand where this is coming from, x squared plus 6x. Plus, because we're dividing by negative 25. Okay? Factored out the leading coefficient. Now we have to add something in the parentheses. So for the y's, we're going to add half of the b term squared, which is that's half of the b term, and then we square it to make 4. Half of the b term squared is 4. For the x's, half of 6 is 3, squared is 9. Now, since my 3,000 whatever's over on the right already, I am not going to subtract from the same side. I'm just going to add to the other side, instead of subtracting from the same side and moving over. The 4 is not really a 4 inside that y parentheses. It's really a 4 times 144, which is a 576. So I added a 576 to the left. I need to add a 576 to the right. The 9 is not really a 9. It's really a 9 times negative 25, which is negative 225. So this 9 is tantamount to me having a minus 225 here. So on the other side, I have to put a minus 225 over there. If I was doing it to the same side, I would put a plus 225, which we talked about earlier in the chapter with parabolas when you had a negative number out front. Doing our little factoring with the parentheses. We've talked about every day of the chapter. That looks like that. Cleaning up that mess on the right side gives me 3,600. I don't want a 3,600 on the right side. What do I want? You want a 1. So like yesterday, we need to divide everything by 3,600. Like so. And I'll bet that those fractions turn out really nice. 144 over 3,600 reduces to 1/25. 25 over 3,600 reduces to 1 over 144 equals 1. Like that. Then we can go crazy with finding all the pieces and graphing it and all that stuff.